because if we don't try and change things that we know are not helping us in any way, we are just we're just being okay with a really tough life. So today we're chatting a little bit about what I think about vlogging and just being an online girly, considering that I am very much of an introvert that would just much rather live away from, the camera and not be here. Okay. So what do I think about vlogging? I think vlogging is fun, honestly. I mean, it has its challenges. The fun part, I feel, is when I have captured all of these moments. That's the fun part for me, when I have captured all of these moments, and then the creativity part starts, where I have to edit and put together all this footage that I have taken. So just putting it together, adding music, just the arty part. And I have a lot of fun if there's like different things that I'm doing as I vlog. So not just, videos where I sit down and talk to you guys all the time. I legit I enjoy it when there's some b-roll going on. I'm outside, I'm doing different things. I like that kind of content, and it's one of the reasons why most of my videos, I think probably all of them, they're vlogs. Even though I want to have like conversations with you guys, I want to be able to say what I'm thinking, to put out there what I'm thinking, so that we can kind of connect through conversation. I am big on conversation and just sharing thoughts, because I feel like, people grow when they share what they think. Hence, even with me, the type of content that I enjoy is not just watching people live their life. Like, I love vlogs. I am a vlog girly. I love vlogs, but I'm not into vlogs where I'm just watching you live your life, and when I listen to the things that you say, there's like no value. Like, I pick up absolutely nothing. I cannot with those vlogs. But if it's a vlog where from time to time you share your thoughts, especially on matters that I actually care about, then it's like I don't feel like I've wasted my time, and I enjoyed it. If you give me a little bit of like, yeah, share some thoughts here, but also kind of like share life with you kind of a vibe, I really enjoy that kind of content. And it's mainly the reason why I also create the same kind of content. And um I'm really looking forward to seeing, how I improve in creating these vlogs. Like, because I know that the more someone does something, the better, they become at that particular thing. So I look forward to seeing that growth. But it's really fun. I really enjoy, combining all these videos, you know creating a story, a memory of just life as a creative entrepreneur, and just being able to go back to watch some moments. That is really cool for me. So I really enjoy vlogging. So one of the challenges is that, yeah, this life of being on camera is something that I started when I was starting to be in the creative space online, which is not too long ago. Well, that's what I think. I started in 2020. When did I start? 2021. But then that's when, I think it was, 2020 was when I started this channel. It's been a while, hey. 2020. But then that time I was creating videos. That I remember my first few videos, there was no face. I was still very much scared of just showing up online like this. So I'd create videos where I'm just showing what I'm doing, but not necessarily be on the video myself. Then later I decided, you know what, just dive into this thing, go all in, go big or go home. So basically, I really do enjoy vlogging, and I really look forward to growing in this vlogging thing and just documenting my life, bits and pieces of my life. It's definitely not my entire life, but like bits and pieces of my life and sharing my thoughts. And it's just nice to be able to reflect back, um, and just have a look at the growth. It's just really cool. I enjoy vlogging, and the part about being an introvert and would much rather really live life, away from the camera, away from this. Um, yeah, there's a lot that I had to weigh. I had to do some weighing. I would much rather live away from the camera and just live my life, nje, right? But this is this is how I make my money, man. Well, not on this channel yet, but um when we are talking about my Xhosa lessons and everything, that's how I make my money. So that's the main reason why I decided anyway to show up like this, stuck show up and just decide to be uncomfortable because I'm trying to get something going, right? So that was just one of the reasons why I decided, show up, because this is how you make your money. And I learned that it's just easier for people to trust you if you have nothing to hide. This is very suspicious. I learned that me making videos that don't show my face can low-key seem suspicious to someone else. So I decided, here I am because I'm not trying to do anything funny. So what am I hiding? You know, and yeah, and there's definitely, yeah, I just had to get over anything that was holding me back from showing up as me 100%. I had to get over all of that because like it was not benefiting me in any way. So my comfortability, as much as it's pretty cool, pretty nice to be comfortable, it wasn't helping me in any way. So we decided, get over being comfortable, just show up, okay, and do what you need to do, and then load shedding, and yeah. So I guess we can wrap this part up, but we'll have more of a chat as the vlog goes. But yeah, thank you guys for being here though. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming back to watch my videos. If you are not a new subby, but you're just here all the time to come and watch my videos, thank you. If you're a new subby, like, welcome to the fam, and do please stay. I really hope you do stay. I really hope you like it here. You like spending time with your girl, your girly that is just you, that's new here. I'm basically just sharing my journey as a creative entrepreneur, and also sharing my journey as a person that is working on self-discipline, because I have noticed that in order for a in order for an entrepreneur to actually succeed as an entrepreneur or do really well, we need a level of discipline. And so baby girl Yoco really struggles with that, with discipline. I don't know, it's just, especially when it comes to my creative entrepreneur journey, because I don't have anyone that's pushing me. I depend on me completely. I don't have someone that's gonna be like, Zemi, wake up, girl. Get this done, get that done. I don't have people or someone that's gonna push me. I have to push myself. So sometimes I sleep, wake up, and I just don't feel like doing things. So that's where I have to fight. That's where I have to fight. Um, and fight and fight and fight with myself to be able to get up and get things done. But I do know that um, the more I give in to not being disciplined, the harder my life is going to be for the longest time. So hence, I keep fighting and I keep fighting and I keep fighting and I keep sharing my story here so that whoever else struggles with the same thing can also keep fighting. Because if we don't try and change things that we know are not helping us in any way, we're just being okay with a really tough life that's going to remain tough for the longest time. And if we try and form habits that are going to help us live a life that we can look back on and be like, or do things in a way that we're like, I'm impressed with me. In terms of like a whole me was able to do that, a whole me was able to do that, like, girl. So yeah, that's the vibe. That's what we're doing here. And if you're here for that, just also here to spend time with a girly somewhere in this world. Like, it is just after 9:30 p.m. and I'm about to go to sleep. This is actually a very good time for me to go to sleep, but I have been struggling to go to sleep at this time. I'm always up lately at about 11 p.m. and I'm like, Zimkita, like, what? Why are you up at 11:30 p.m.? So when I'm up at 11:30, I will struggle. 11:30, I will struggle to get up in the morning. So today I'm making a decision that I'm gonna go to sleep right now. The way I would love to be able to wake up at 5 every single day, just have it be a thing that I do, this getting up early. I had a good night's sleep last night. I went to bed nice and early. That 9:30 is perfect because before 5 I was up, literally before my alarm went off. And when I looked at the time, I'm like, ooh, I can still go to bed just for a few more minutes. And so I did that and I was like, this is nice. The reason I want to be able to get up nice and early is because I just get to do everything, in time. I don't rush to get anything done. I didn't have my 6:30 a.m. lesson this morning, so at 8 I had exercise, I'd cleaned up. Man, just because I was up early, I really like it. It's just a struggle to get into a habit of doing that. I think I should actually challenge myself because they say, I don't know, but they say that habits, it takes about 21 days to develop a habit or to build a habit. If you do something for 21 days, apparently, I don't know, I've never tried it, your mind after that is like, yes, this is what we're doing apparently. And I actually want to try and challenge myself to a 21-day challenge of sleeping early and getting up early, like sleeping at 9 and getting up at 5 for 21 days, like flat, like 21 days, and see like if I won't be able to actually after that have it be something that I don't even have to think about. Like we just get up. Oh, that would be the life. That would be the life. I would love that. Okay, I just want to put this here. So yeah, that was that. I just created a reel. I'm trying to work on my reels, guys. Like, it's such a struggle right now to create like reels that I think are interesting or I don't know, it's just such a struggle lately. I feel like I'm so bored, but I can't stop. I can't stop. I have to keep going. So I've been trying to jot down, like, ways that I can create content, ways that I find fun, ways that are just interesting, things that people are interested in actually listening to, because that too is you can create content, but if people don't want to know what you're teaching them, then that content is useless, right? It's like it's useless. So I'm going through um different pages of people that are tutoring other languages, just having a look, like what are they teaching people and stuff, so that I can also try, even if it's not going to be the same thing, but just get ideas on how to go about content. It's a struggle lately. So I've been trying to do that, just trying to jot down, things that I feel like, okay, people might be interested in knowing this and knowing that. Um, because it's one thing speaking the language, but having to think now, what can I teach someone? Trying to think of what might interest someone else is a job, especially if you have to keep going. Like, it's fine thinking for 1 2 days, but if it's something that you have to continually do, like be on your toes trying to think for people what people need, so. But anyway, I've got no choice. I have no choice, because I decided on tutoring, and I'm deciding on tutoring even today, and I want to continue to do it for the longest time. So I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I have to keep trying. I have to keep trying. Yeah, and I see this is common with a lot of our pages as well as tutors that market on social media. I've noticed that it's not very easy for brands to approach us, because we're doing the same thing. Like, you're literally there and you're just telling people this is how you say this and this and this and this and this. So it's difficult to be able to make extra money. Like, the money that you make is money that you work for. That sounds wrong. So I feel like we make less money compared to a content creator that's creating the content around, life with me, what they're doing, where they went to go and buy what and what. So it's easy for brands to be like, man, I have this product and I want you to talk about it on your IG page or whatever. So it's not very easy for that to happen to people that are tutoring. So I'm trying to mix my content. I'm trying to mix my content, but not teach, because I'm there as a tutor. So that's where my mind is now. That's what I'm trying to work on. I mean, like, if you want to suggest, feel free to suggest down in the comments. But that's what I'm trying to work on now. And I really am hoping that I can eventually get it right. But I don't want to, like, I notice the more I try to change the type of content that I'm creating, like make it a little bit more relaxed, so that I can maybe try and introduce, you know, products or whatever. But I notice that people lose interest because they just want to learn. And the thing is, for me, you are just consuming the free content, and I'm not able to make any money through you just consuming the free content. But if I can create content that's going to help you, but at the same time be able to get, some brand or whatever willing to pay me to showcase whatever of theirs, as I continue to teach you, I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. But if I'm just creating free content for you to consume, and I get 1 2 people say, "Yo, can you teach me?" I feel like, no, man, something's lacking. Something with that, there's something lacking. So there's something that I need to learn to do. in order to be able to do both, teach you and be able to have, brands be like, yo, Zim, help us out here. We need more people to see this. So help us out. You get what I mean? Um, so yeah, no, I'm not gonna do this to myself today. that's the current that's the current vibe. That's where my mind is right now. That's what I've been trying to do all morning, looking for, trying to figure out, you know, things to teach that are helpful. So that's what I'll be doing for the next maybe hour or 2 hours. I hope I'll be able to actually get somewhere with this, honestly. Um, yeah, but we'll keep pushing, man. There's no stopping. There's no stopping. We're in this. There's no stopping. We want to see all this become something one day that's gonna help us, reach some goals. You know, reach some goals is a couple of things that I want to do this year. Um, and ish, I need to try and work hard, man, to be able to do these things that I want to do. I'm gonna share them. Hey, my cousin sister down in the comments like, girl, you left us hanging. You didn't tell us, how was the trip to Cape Town and everything. You moved on from that. You guys, it's been so busy. Hey, it has been. I need to sit, a little bit more comfortably. Oh, okay. Let's try. I hurt my back, guys. This thing that I like doing if I'm editing, I like just laying on my back. When I'm editing, I like just having. I like laying on my back. Let's just do this. Let's try and pull this up. Okay. Let's go. So this thing that I like doing of laying on my back when I'm editing, I think I lay on my back for way too long, and the other day I don't know if that laying on my back was too strenuous for my back, but when I got up my back was so painful. So now I'm trying not to do that, but I can still feel a bit of pain on my back. I hope it disappears, or maybe I'm gonna have to go and get something to try and help it. But yeah, laying on my back for too long proved not to be a good idea. Anyway, so yeah, trip to Cape Town was pretty cool. It was great. I went to a friend's graduation, and this was Bible school graduation, basically, for the person that's not a witness. Otherwise, yes, I was invited to a friend's graduation. But unfortunately, I couldn't take you guys along there, guys. Sorry. I had to be present. I needed to be fully present and not busy with cameras and shooting content. And also, it was a private thing, so can't share it on social media. So anyway, otherwise the trip was really nice, and the travel was long, but I enjoyed because I feel like I've had a break, on traveling. So I was okay with traveling to Cape Town and back. Long trip. But it was cool. It was nice. So yeah, Cape Town trip was good. Came back from Cape Town and stayed a week in Hanky and had to travel to the small, tiny place somewhere in this Eastern Cape called Whittle Sea. We had a construction project going on there, and it was also a very nice week. Then traveled back, and it's just been busy. Let me get back to work.